3, 4, and 5. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sammy Grayson, and it is time for more Dawntrail. And also time for the feat of reeds. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem would be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown. Of course, follow me. Alright, I think now is the point where I could start looking around for ether currents. Maybe. That is a ways away. That's the nearest one, that's a ways away. Ooh, We can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Somehow I doubt that. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the field and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Appear to be wilted and unhealthy. Fields of gold. No obvious contaminants, fresh and clear at a cursory glance. I wonder if having levels in botanist would change this at all. Colored and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. So maybe there's a problem with the ether? Lethargic frog. Small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. That's weird. The only strange thing that's actually happened. Okay, so there was this frog. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? Well, like I was saying, there was this frog, and it... I agree, the waters look to be of good quality. That's just the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and the insects are unusually torpid. It suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. Well, I happen to know a few. I don't have much to add about the field, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. Festival is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal. So without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture. Its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festivals, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Right? I failed to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Oh yeah, me and Alphino saw it earlier. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. What you thinking, Aaronville? There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Because you're all by yourself. The only one you have to debate with is yourself. Heavy mata-mata. Bing, bing, bing. The festival float. Something tells me looking at this thing is going to lead us to our solution, as it were. I forgot to read that. Hold on. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does not appear somewhat damaged to you. We should take a closer look. And we're back to this. Cool. Let's see. No, it's missing an eye, for starters. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seemed to be missing a gemstone. Let's see, what else? Feathers seem in order. Snap here. Ah! Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Bedraggled feathers. I thought that was just normal. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter than last time I saw them. Just everything's down in the dumps, it looks like. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It is a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No Ihana. Ihana! That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The Aurora Festival leader is mine this year. There's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. We don't even have enough material to repair the float. We need Abokiksa for the eye, for the missing eye, Uyuipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Abokiksa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The Wind Chosen is the victor of a competition in which contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that is something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. It must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. If we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by the custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon a solution. What you thinking, Alpha, now? The Wind's Chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcade equipment, such as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. So function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. The spout of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihana is the harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning it may well not have been. For a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and pulse before us, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alisai and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okano to gather and vie for the title of Wind Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. It's down to the three of us again. Three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lino Hanu. Nice to meet you, Lino Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Beep, beep. Thanks to Wuklamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. Bing, bing, bing. A well-mannered shipwright. Shipwright's name is Wukevu. He's a Jabral who only moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He is especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. You wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one! Don't worry, I remember how it goes. And we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Wokbekbe, to the east of here. She does not remember it. Fuck, I barely remember it. Beep, 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 beep. Bing, 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 bing. This is Okbekbe, the village of Alk. Those who drift into Kozamauka from Tuliolal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wukavu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, to climb up the stairs can be challenging. Sure it's nothing we can't handle. Redoldra. Hello. I actually am kind of reminded of the, what was it? Frontier Village from Xenoblade. The Nupun Tree, meme. Hello. Old man Roskar.
What do you want with me?
Oh, and its voice, good.
Right. The greeting.
Please tell me you actually remember.
Oh, Kali.
Oh my god, she remembers.
Oh, Kali!
Yeah! Good job.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind.
Seems like a reasonable dude.
In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
You've probably seen her around. Yep.
You're Wuklamat.
Yes, she is.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukavu. Here I am
Wukavu.
prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Whoa, buddy, chill. You're all fine.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
Kryle's just like, what the fuck?
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's
Ihihana.
in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a
Uyuipo.
certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
Unless...
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Wow, he is really fast to change his mind.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
Hello.
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Yes, education. He's like, wait, what?
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones
Cave
you need.
Kikitola.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
We would appreciate that, thank you.
That should save us some time.
All right, then. Let's get moving.
Uh-oh. Meanwhile, with the two-headed jackass and his lackeys.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Alright. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okanu. You can return to the village first, then head there on foot. I'm curious how exactly Mr. Bakul Jaja intends to take credit for this. Because obviously his plan is to be all like... His plan is obviously to either take the materials for himself and deliver them, being like, haha, I figured it out, and here you are. Or he's gonna find some other way to try to take the credit and be like, you should give me the keystone, because I'm awesome. I don't know. The point is, he's a dickhead trying to find out a way to continue to be a dickhead. Or a pair of dickheads, rather. Bing, 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 bing. Seeing anything? Northwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. This just rhino beetle out of nowhere. Them's are some big fuckers too. Cave Kikitola, as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot Ra Abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring back anything matching that description to me. I shall help scout the inside of the cave then. Take the west half and I'll take the east. Ah, here we are. I was about to say, where exactly is the entrance to this place? Ooh, oh. still cool, though. I thought it was like a budget glow flies. That do actually glow. But it's just light reflecting off the water. Fuck. And right as I thought, you know what, I should get my canvases ready. Just in case anything happens again. Yeah, we got it. Found our Abokisha. Let's see. Is this your mineral? I picked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Abokisha. Yes, this is Abokisha. Along with Cryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. What you brought back shine very brightly. I thank you both. And I will be back in just a second. Alright, and I'm back. You would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It up to me to carry on in his stead. That's why you agreed to Wuklama's request despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. I must mourn and cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. That's the spirit. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Abokisha into Wukavu's waiting hands. Can we get teleported there, please? Guess not. Hey, you know what? I'll come out here. You know what? I'll take care of that between parts. Yeah, there's not one over there. Boop. Over the road, please. Yep. A well-mannered shipwright. House of Waters High. So many spirals. Aye, we had the thing. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we collected some suitable logs of Uyuipo. What of the Abokisha? Here you go. Yes, these are excellent samples. In goodly quantity, too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float. I could use an assistant versed in the Arcaneers to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Wakanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Teleport straight there. We're back. Gathering the Uyuipo is a trial in and of itself. At first, Wook Evu criticized everything I did, and he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyuipo tree. He pulled a Dobby. I told him not to worry about it. Again, it was like snuffing out the candle. He's an old one, that's for sure. You should see to the poles and the new eye. We just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Yay! Oh yeah, rainbow drip. And with that, I'm going to end things off here. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.